is now. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. Your time is running out. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done, it's about what you're doing. It's all about where you're going, no matter where you've been. Let's go. There is no better time. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. Right now is where you shine. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done, it's about what you're doing. It's all about where you're going, no matter where you've been. Let's go. Let's make it happen tonight. Let's make it happen. Ooh, let's make it happen tonight. Let's make it happen. Ooh, let's make it happen tonight. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite nightlight. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. It can stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. And no one will desert you. Just try to never grow up. Never grow up. You're in the car on the way to the movies, and you're mortified your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too, and don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs getting ready for school. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, it could stay this simple. And no one's ever burned you, nothing's ever left you scarred. And even though you want to, just try to never grow up. Take pictures in your mind of your childhood room. Memorize what it sounded like when your dad gets home. Remember the footsteps, remember the words said, and all your little brother's favorite songs. I just realized everything I have is someday gonna be gone. So here I am in my new apartment in a big city. They just dropped me off. It's so much colder than I thought it would be, so I tuck myself in and turn my nightlight on. Wish I'd never grown up. Wish I'd never grown up. Ooh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. I could still be little. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. It could still be simple. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Could stay this simple. Won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. And even though you want to, please try to never grow. Just to never grow up. Never grow up.
Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond myself. Pick up dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Here's my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leaving with the babies till the mama call the grave digger. Gone with the fallen leaves. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, I feel it still. We could fight a war for peace. Give in to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Stop flipping for my enemies. Or we could wait until the walls come down. It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle. Oh, until it falls, won't bother me. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Yeah, your love is an abyss for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Grey clouds all over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. hands are meant to hold. Speak to me when all you gotta keep is strong. Move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. Move along. So a day when you've lost yourself completely could be a night when your life ends. Such a heart that will lead you to deceiving. All the pain held in your hands are shaking cold.
Hello?
Your hands are mine to hold. Speak to me when all you gotta keep is strong. Move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. Move along. When everything is wrong, we move along. Everything is wrong, we move along. When all you gotta keep is strong, move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. When all you gotta keep is strong, move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along.
Hello, how are you?
Just to make it.
Oh, okay. Do it again. Hello, how are you?
Testing? Testing? Okay, it's not that bad. Are we ready, chat?
Just to make it through. Right back what is wrong. We move along. Right back what is wrong. We move along. the stories that I can't explain. I leave my heart open, but it stays right here empty for days. She told me in the morning she don't feel the same about us in her bones. Seems to me that when I die, these words will be written on my stone. And I'll be gone, gone tonight. The ground beneath my feet is open wide. The way that I've been holding on too tight, with nothing in between. The story of my life, I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen. The story of my life, I give her hope. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life. Written on these walls are the colors that I can't change. Leave my heart open, but it stays right here in its cage. I know that in the morning now, see us in the light upon the hill. Although I am broken, my heart is untamed still. And I'll be gone, gone tonight. Fire beneath my feet is burning bright. The way that I've been holding on so tight, with nothing in between. The story of my life, I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen. The story of my life, I give her hope. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life. And I've been waiting for this time to come around. But baby, running after you is like chasing the clouds. The story of my life, I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm and time. It's frozen. The story of my life, I give her hope. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life. The story of my life. The story of my life.
Welcome to Globe Life Field, home of the 2023 World Series champion Texas Rangers. Here at Globe Life Field, your safety is our number one concern. Upon entering, please make sure that you are aware of your surroundings at all times. Once you have found your seats, please be sure to identify the two nearest exits to your location. In case of an emergency evacuation, here's the game plan. If an emergency arises and causes the need to evacuate Globe Life Field, please rise from your seats calmly and move in an orderly fashion to the back of your seating areas. From there, guest services team members, police, emergency medical services, and security personnel will be available to guide and assist you to the nearest stairs or ramp, which will lead to the nearest exit for you. For those guests in field-level clubs or suites, please move to the back of your seating areas into the Texas Rangers district, and you will be directed to the nearest stairs and exits. If your seats are on the field for today's event, there will be multiple exits for you to choose from. The main exit will be in the right field corner near the foul pole, where you'll be directed up ramps and stairs to the nearest exits. Other field exits will include portable stairs stationed in right and left field. If you're seated in the main level, depending on your seat location, your exit options are any of the following: the Northwest entry, the TXU Energy North entry, the Comerica Northeast entry, the SeatGeek Southeast entry, and the Toyota Southwest entry. If you're seated in the suite level, depending on your suite location, your exit options would be either the VIP entries on the west side of the ballpark or the southwest or southeast entry. If you are seated in the upper level or upper bowl, please proceed calmly to the back of your seating sections, and you will be directed to the nearest stairwell that will lead you to any of the exits previously mentioned. Remember, elevators and escalators will not be in use during an evacuation. Once you have exited Globe Life Field, please continue to move away from the building. Do not congregate at the exit point. Thank you for being prepared to exit calmly from Globe Life Field in an emergency. We hope you enjoy your visit to Globe Life Field.
Yo, what's going on? Seguin High School scholars. It's a big day for you. Big day right now, man. Y'all should stand. Y'all should clap your hands, pat yourself on the back because you did it. This your big brother, Rock T, from the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, also the founder of Stomp Wars Global. I got 3 things that I want to share with you real fast, and I'm going to get out your way. Let me tell you something. Never negotiate. This is non-negotiable, okay? Don't negotiate your happiness. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't accomplish something that you want to accomplish. This is your life. You have the power to say yes or no. You have the power to make a choice to say good choice, bad choice. You have the power to write your own script, to be the star in your own movie. Don't let nobody steal your dreams. The second thing, always maintain a no excuses, get it done mindset. That's my motto in life. I'm challenging you to have the same motto. We don't make excuses on why things don't work out. We find solutions to make them work out, period. Now, the road to success is always under construction. There's going to be a lot of detours in life. You're going to have some adversity. You're going to have some struggles. That's going to be okay, but we never lose. We either win or we learn. You learn what to do or what not to do next time. Does that make sense? My final thing, be a mountain climber. See, a mountain climber doesn't want the helicopter to come down from the top of the mountain to pick them up and take them straight to the top. A mountain climber wants to climb that mountain. See, you got to embrace the grind. Embrace the struggle. Because when you embrace it, it won't feel like it. Like, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring on that adversity. Bring on all the struggles. Embrace it. That mountain climber, man, you got that 100-pound backpack. You climbing throughout the woods up the mountain, getting scratched and scraped up all on your skin. You can run out of food. You can run out of water. There's really nothing gratifying about climbing a mountain. But to a mountain climber, they love it because they've embraced it. Because when they finally get to the top, nothing can take away that glory. Nothing can take away that they've been able to adhere the adversity and the strength and everything that comes along with that. So be a mountain climber in life, man. When you hit struggles, when you hit adversity, don't worry about it. just hit the reset button and surround yourself. Here's a bonus tip. Surround yourself around people that are your cheerleaders in life. That's going to help get you there. That's going to motivate you. When you share your dreams, if people knock your dreams down, those are called dream killers. Get away from them, all right? You surround yourself around cheerleaders. These are people that's going to cheer you on and motivate you to say, you can do it. Yes, how can I help you? How can I be involved? All right? Listen, congratulations. Be blessed. Can't wait to find out what's going to be happening to each and every one of you guys in the next chapter of your life. Deuces, man. We out.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Nancy Munoz, and I'm the student body historian for the class of 2026. Welcome to the Juan Seguin High School class of 2026 commencement ceremony. At this time, please rise for the singing of the national anthem. Please continue standing to join me in the reciting of the U.S. flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated to enjoy a song dedicated to our class, Blessing in the Leaving, recorded by our chamber singers, led by Joshua Ezell. After the performance, you will hear from our class of 2026 President Lindsay Wynn. All student speeches are their own and do not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the district. Thank you.
morning. My name is Lindsay Wynn, and I've had the privilege of serving as your class president for the past 3 years. I'd like to welcome you to the Seguin High School Class of 2026 graduation. Today, we celebrate the hard work, dedication, and achievements of an incredible group of students as they take the next step toward their future. What makes this moment so important is that people with different paths and stories have led us all here. Today, what we share isn't that we all knew each other well, but that we all became part of the same chapter. Thank you to the families, friends, staff, and community members who have supported our graduates along the way, as we couldn't have done this without you. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2026.
Um, Hello, guys. My name is Makai McCray, your class of 2026, second vice president, I'm sorry. And I've been given the honor to introduce some very special guests today. But before I do interview or introduce them, I like to spotlight one special person in my life, my mom. I do love her very much, and I do want to recognize how much she's done for me throughout the years of my Seguin career. But now, sorry about that, I want to introduce some very special people here today. It's an honor to welcome them. These people play a key role in supporting our schools and shaping the future of education. We're truly grateful for their leadership and presence today. Please stand when your name is called. Join me in giving a warm welcome to the members of the Arlington ISD senior staff and board in attendance today. This includes Dr. Matt Smith, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Jennifer Collins, Deputy Superintendent. Board President, Mr. Justin Chappa. Board Vice President, Mrs. Sarah McMurrow. Board Secretary, Mrs. Brooklyn Richardson. And our board members, Mr. Larry Mike, Mr. David Wilbanks, Mrs. Leanne Hayes, Dr. Stuart Wirtz, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Theodore Jarkow, Executive Director of Schools, Mr. Kyle Berger, Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Kelly Horn, Assistant Superintendent of Facility Services. And now allow me to introduce our salutatorian. At this time, please welcome Mr. Lee Clark.
Class of 2026. Teachers, staff, families, and friends, thank you all for being here today. My name is Lee Kirk, and it is your honor to stand here as your salutatorian today. If there's one thing I learned during high school, is that a lot of us became really good at staying locked in. We stayed locked in for grades, applications, activities, and whatever assignment was due at 11:59 that night. A lot of us kept telling ourselves that life would calm down after the next test, the next competition, or the next accomplishment. I know I definitely thought that way a lot. I filled my classes with many leadership roles and volunteering because I thought success meant always doing more. Looking back, I think I spent too much time only thinking about opportunities about how they would help me in the future. But when everything becomes a calculation, it becomes easy to forget that some moments are valuable simply because you get to experience them. Some of the things I'll miss most are not the accomplishments that people put on resumes. It's the smaller moments that felt normal at the time. Seeing familiar faces in the hallway every day, sitting with friends during lunch, and and hearing people panic about assignments right before class started. Those moments seemed ordinary, but looking back now, there are the moments that made high school feel meaningful to me. I also learned that success does not happen all at once. Setting high goals for yourself is important, but getting there comes from consistency, small habits, and effort over time. Sometimes you will not get every award, or you may not win every scholarship you hoped for, but how would you know what is possible if you never took the chance and tried? What matters most is continuing to show up and recognizing your progress along the way. At the same time, I realize that constantly pushing yourself means nothing if you lose yourself in the process. As students, we sometimes feel pressure to always do more and achieve more, but our value is not based on only grades, accomplishments, or numbers. So as we move forward today, I hope we remember to make time for ourselves as well. Spend time with the people you care about. Appreciate the moments that seem small right now. Work hard and dream big for that expensive car or big house, but do not become so focused on success that you forget how to enjoy your own life while getting there. Before I finish, I want to thank the people who helped me become the person I am today. First, I would like to thank my dad. He's always been my role model and inspires me to improve myself every single day. I also want to thank my mom for teaching me discipline and the importance of taking care of yourself. And to my sister, Brooke, thank you for always being the funniest and goofiest person I can talk to whenever I'm bored at home. I also like to thank Mrs. Schaefer for helping me grow as a violinist over the past 4 years, Coach Ridgway for challenging me to think differently in engineering, and Mr. Bowie for teaching me how to code and introducing me to a new skill that I never thought I would learn. I'd also like to shout out Nathan Sue, Mason Lee, Preston Navincom, Kevin Schrun, Hugh Pham, Winnie Ken, Kayla Lee, Tiana Hong, and last but not least, My Lamb. Thank you guys for all the memories and random conversations we had throughout the 4 years. To the class of 2026, I'm proud of everything we have accomplished together, and I cannot wait to see where life takes us on next. Congratulations, class of 2026, and thank you. And now, please help me welcome the valedictorian, Yasmin Boyad.
Hi, good morning. Family, friends, staff, and of course my fellow graduates. I didn't expect myself to be this emotional, and I'd love to stand here all day and speak about my past 2 years with you guys, but I've decided to speak on a feeling I've had a lot this past year, and I know for a fact a lot of my fellow seniors have had too. It's a strange, restless feeling of waiting for something you can't fully see yet. And for lack of a better word, that feeling is called anticipation. And I honestly think it's the most accurate way to describe where we are right now. We don't talk much about anticipation because it's uncomfortable. It means we're not fully in control. It means the thing we're waiting for might go differently than planned. It means sitting with uncertainty, and nobody ever taught us how to do that. And believe me, I understand. I had to sit with the anticipation of giving the speech. But what I've realized, especially these past few months, is we've been doing it our whole lives. We've waited on grades that made us question our worth. We've waited on friendships that we were not sure would last. We've waited on decisions, both ours and other people's, that shaped everything that came after. Every single one of us in this room has learned in our own way how to keep moving, even when we did not know how things are going to turn out. Because the world we're stepping into is not going to hand us certainty. It's going to hand us the same feeling again and again. New cities, new rooms, new classmates, new challenges, and new versions of ourselves we haven't even met yet. And every single time, we're gonna have to decide whether we wait until we feel ready or to push the door open anyways. When I was first named your class of 2026 valedictorian, my first thought was, what am I even gonna say? I even thought about asking our best friend, ChatGPT, but it opened with how our high school experience was meaningful. But of course it was meaningful, so is everything else in our lives. A parking lot can literally have meaning if you cry in it enough times. And I kept on thinking, wondering, pondering, what did these past 4 years actually mean to y'all, and what did these 2 years mean to me? At first, what came to mind was tiring, but of course it was, not just because of early mornings, late assignments, practices, jobs, family responsibilities, or whatever else we had going on in our lives. It was tiring because growing up is tiring. Trying to figure out who you are while also remembering your Canvas password is tiring. But tiring is not the whole story, and I ended up landing on hard work. I want to recognize every single one of us for the grit, effort, and survival skills it took us to all be here on this stage with our caps and gowns. Because getting here was not easy. As I've said before, it took late nights, early mornings, last-minute submissions, group projects that tested our faith in humanity, and emails that started with, "I hope this finds you well," when absolutely nothing was going on well in our lives. But look at where we are right now. And during these last few weeks, most of us have had a serious case of senioritis, which is honestly just a fancy way of saying we got lazy. But I think the real reason we slowed down was because we were trying to hold on. We were trying to hold on to our last moments with our favorite teachers, the APs who bannered us in the hallways, the friends we somehow got closer to right before leaving, and yes, even the lunch menu. Maybe not every item, but spiritually it stays with us. But even with all the stress, the jokes, the exhaustion, and the chaos, everything we experienced here built something in us. We learned how to adapt, we learned how to keep going, and we learned that being unsure does not mean we're unprepared. Sometimes it just means we're growing. I want to thank the teachers who made school more than just assignments and grades, teachers like Mr. Schramm and Miss Nesbitt, who made class enjoyable, memorable, and actually worth showing up for. And also teachers that listened, encouraged us, and made us laugh, who also reminded us that school could still feel human, like Mr. McGinty. And finally, I want to thank my parents, the extraordinary, hardworking people who are also my greatest inspiration. They gave me the privilege of growing up in a country full of opportunities. I know that came with sacrifice, and I don't take it lightly in any way. They remind me that no achievement I achieve is mine alone, and that every milestone carries their hands, their sleepless nights, and their unwavering belief in a future they built before I could even imagine. Everything I do is to make them proud, and I plan to take advantage of every opportunity they made possible for me. So class of 2026, as we stand here with that feeling in our chests, the excitement, the fear, the uncertainty, and the anticipation, I hope you remember that we have already survived not knowing what comes next. And like the once legend, poet, and wise musician Playboy Cardi said, I can't believe we made it this far. So thank you, class of 2026. We're officially signing out. And now I'd like to introduce the superintendent, Mr.
Hello, class of 2026. My name is Isata Diallo, your class of 2026 vice president, and I've been given the honor to introduce Superintendent Smith. Dr. Mass Smith was named Arlington ISD Superintendent in January 2024, after being unanimously selected by the Board of Trustees. Throughout his professional journey, Dr. Smith serves as a high school English teacher, a coach, an assistant principal, and various central office positions. Since joining Arlington ISD, Dr. Smith has seen unanimous potential in the students, the talent of our staff, and the exceptional partnerships of our families and community. Together with thoughtful programs, strong academics, and positive, productive culture, Dr. Smith believes Arlington ISD can become the premier district in the state of Texas for the benefit of every student we serve.
All right, how about we hear it for the Cougars sitting in front of us today?
Trustees, community members, staff, parents, and students, it's my honor to stand before you today to recognize the Juan Seguin High School graduating class of 2026. Before we focus on our guests of honor, the students, I would like to take a moment to recognize others in attendance today. Now, graduates, I need your help. First and foremost, please join me, graduates, in recognizing the hard work, dedication, love, and support of your family members and friends by giving them a loud round of applause. I would like to also personally thank the Juan Seguin High School faculty and staff, along with the staff from all the schools in our district, for your amazing work. Your efforts continue to amaze me, and today we celebrate you as well. Finally, I'd like to thank our Board of Trustees for the tireless volunteer efforts that they display on behalf of our students. Our community is truly blessed by your leadership. Today, graduation day, is a day of celebration, reflection, and hope. Today we celebrate the accomplishments of these amazing Seguin High School Cougars and all they have achieved. The academic success, the CTE certifications, the arts and athletic accomplishments, all of the accolades are simply outstanding. Equally important, we celebrate the determination, the kindness, the compassion, and the resilience that our students demonstrated over the past 4 years. These celebrations are phenomenal. Students, we are extremely proud of you. Graduation day also marks a day of reflection. Now, seniors, I know you're excited to take this next step across the stage, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't encourage you to reflect on a few simple things today as well. Remember that dance, the football game, the friends and the faces in the hallways. Remember the hard work and the struggle that you put in, while also remembering the joy of success. Reflect on the exceptional experiences that your teachers, staff, and administrators created and the learning and growth that happened. And remember the love, support, and guidance that your family and friends provided you throughout your journey. All of these things together led us here to this moment and to this stage. Remember these things as you're hugging your family and friends today, and thank them for joining you on this amazing ride of life. Finally, today is a day of hope. Seniors, because of you, I have hope for the future. Thank you for showing us what remarkable feats are possible when the right conditions exist for each and every student. Thank you for exemplifying grit and determination in your studies, for competing at the highest levels on the playing field or court, and for supporting your teammates. And thank you for making beautiful music, for creating extraordinary art, and for investing in our community. Your experiences, your efforts, and your brilliance give me hope for our future. Thank you. Finally, class of 2026, as you leave Juan Seguin High School today, remember to look forward. Remember that you are well prepared for whatever comes your way, that you have the skills and the abilities to succeed no matter what lies in front of you if you simply believe in yourself and put in the work. Look forward, be brave, stand tall, and remember that all of those people and all of those memories are standing behind you as you step into the future. Juan Seguin High School graduating class of 2026, I am excited for your future and our future that lies ahead with you leading the way. Congratulations, graduates.
Good afternoon, Seguin Nation. I'm Billy Linson, the proud principal of Juan Seguin High School. Board, Superintendent Smith, graduates, families, staff, and community, welcome. Class of 2026, today is your day. And I have to be honest with you, this one is personal for me. This was my 4th year as principal, and in a lot of ways, we grew up here together over that time. We grew up, we navigated challenges, celebrated wins, learned lessons, and built something really special side by side. So when I say I'm proud of you, know that I mean it as someone who's been on the journey with you, not just watching from the sidelines. From day one, we asked something different of you. We didn't ask you to just fit in. We didn't ask you to be average. We challenged you to be bold. We challenged you to be the unicorn, to stand out, to lead with purpose, to be uncommon in a world that constantly pushes people to blend in. In class of 2026, you answered that call. You showed up in the classrooms, on the field, on the stage, and in the community. You found your voice, you found your people, and more importantly, you found yourselves. Being a unicorn was never about being perfect. It was about being authentic. It was about choosing excellence, even when it wasn't easy. It was about believing you had something unique to offer and having the courage to share it. Now, I know high school wasn't always easy. There were moments of doubt, moments where things didn't go your way, moments where you had to dig deeper than you thought you could. But here's the truth. You made it. Not because everything went perfectly, but because you didn't quit. And that resilience, that grit, that belief in yourself is going to take you further than any test score, any grade, or any title ever could. One of our favorite daily traditions here at Seguin was how we ended announcements. Every single day, without fail, our students reminded each other of something simple but powerful. Remember, Mr. Linson loves you. At first, it might sound like a routine sign-off, but over time, it became something more. It became a reminder that you are seen, that you matter, that you are valued, not just for what you accomplish, but for who you are. So today, as you walk across this stage and step into your next chapter, I want you to carry that with you. Because the world you're walking into needs more of that. It needs more people who lead with kindness, more people who lift others up, more people who aren't afraid to stand out and stand for something. It needs more unicorns. Class of 2026, you're ready. Wherever your path leads you, whether your path leads you to college, the military, the workforce, or somewhere still unfolding, walk into it with confidence. Take risks, make mistakes, learn, grow, and keep pushing forward. And never forget where you came from. You are Seguin Nation, where excellence is the standard, where we show up for each other, and where we believe in something bigger than ourselves. So as I close, I'll leave you with this. Be bold, be different, be kind, be relentless in the pursuit of your purpose, and always, always be the unicorn. Congratulations, class of 2026. We're proud of you, and remember, Mr. Linson loves you. Thank you. At this time, will the Seguin High School class of 2026 please stand? Board President Chapa, Superintendent Dr. Smith, and members of the school board, I proudly present to you These students who have successfully completed the academic and attendance requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Arlington Independent School District. Congratulations. We will now commence with handing out graduation diplomas.
Lily Nguyen. Lisa Marie Arden. Jake Adam Boschek. Chandler Deanne Dooley. Troy Edward Harbert Jr. Mackenzie Lynn King. Colin James Kaiser. Anu Leslie Miller. Sophia Louisa Ray. Yasin Naman Yusuf. Ahmed Omar Mohammed. Awab Abdul. Mehmed Mamoon Abu Samara. Catalina Lucia Acosta. Timoteo Blessing Adewale. Hannah Amarachi Agua. Tanal Nazar Al-Shazal Ahmed. Muataz Mohammed Kal Jaburi. Rikaya Al-Abdullah. Hussein Abdukarim Alaish. Sarah Al-Jabir. Indigo Rain Allen. Malok Hamid Al-Musui. Fawatim Shaya Anad Al-Toki. Pablo Angel Ricardo Alvarado. Javier Jose Alvarado. Dominique Anderson. Gabrielle Anderson. Chevy Carter Andrews. Laura Naeli Angel Mujica. Emmanuel Aquino. Callie Dwayne Arentz. Yasmin Afrahema Asamoah. Brandon Ayala. Axel Julian Aragon. Emmanuel John Badawi. Jarius Dakari Barnes. Azael Manuel Benitez. Sydney Marie Bogard. Zakara Janae Bolden. Ethan Lamar Boudreau. Braden Robert Branish. Praise Abiola Brimo. Christopher Duan Thi Bui. Acacia Bui. Gavin Johan Burns Lozano. Jeanette Natalie Bustamante. Haley Marie Ravandi Butler. Andrew Calzada. Theo Alexander Campbell. Israel Jose Campos Browning. Ivan Caro. Natalie Nicole Carr. Mia Celine Carranza. Italia Nicole Carrizales. Davion Emmanuel Carter. Gavin Raheem Carter. Lyric Leanne Carter. Alexis Cacique. Jennifer Castaneda. Ariana Denise Cheers. Alicia Ann Chitwood. Alexa Danielle Coates. Adrian Noy Contreras. Allison Cordova. Kellyanne Cortez. Alex Roy Cruz Jr. Miranda Eve Dalton. Zachary Michael Dalton. Alexander Grant Dar. Bailey Mackenzie DeBose. Trinity Nicole DeLeon. Paul Jesse Diaz. Ayub Sarmad Adnan Agburi. Felicia Dimoa. Gia Kim Huynh Din. Dexter Sherrod Dixon II. Marco Eduardo Dominguez. Kayla Catherine Dominique. Danny Nguyen Dong. Cadence Yamilet Duarte. Daisy Moon Zib. Caleb Eric Edgerson. Oyediya Ruth Ike. Kaylee Ann Embry. Eli Escobar. Arleth Aaron Escorcia Santa Cruz. Kayla Cherie Evans. Alan Fabian. Kennedy A. Farrell. Christian Adrian Ferrioli. Julian Alexander Fields. Camila Flores. Roberto Antonio Flores. Layla Renee Flowers. Aiden Marquise Folks. Taylor Marie Boy. Israel Fuentes Jr. Ashley Garcia Colazzo. Natalia Garcia Moreno. Haley Amanda Garcia. Christian Elijah Gaucher. Tyra Marie Garrett. Madeline Azul Gonzalez. Bryson Edward Green. Zoderick Lamont Green II. Allison Jocelyn Guardado Melgar. Ignacio Nicholas Guerra Jr. Kaylin Lauren Halliburton. Caden Isaiah Hampton. Ariana Michelle Haros. Micah Michelle Harris. Micaiah Arlise Harville. Michaelin Giovanni Hayes. Yahir Alexander Hermosillo. Isaac Hernandez. Tristan Ellen Hernandez. Jaden DeMar Hicks. Robert Nguyen Ho. Janaya Chantel Hodge. Jonathan Sebastian Hoffman. Ashaya Shavante Hood. Arthur Jermaine Horace. Fabian Antonio Huerta. Miranda Faye Huitron. Sofia Ibarra Vasquez. William Edgardo Izaguirre Gonzalez. Gaida Hashem Jabbar. Anaya Nicole Jackson. Randala Farah Jalul. Rami Miracle Jalul. Shelton Christopher Johnson. Aiden Sebastine Juarez. Miriam Kazi. Aiden Jacob Kiovangfet. Ivan Zaman Khan. Sammy Nasser Kasib. Peyton Michael Kilmer. Akane King. Asike Eisuke King. Shahed Mahmoud Kratium. Ryan Alend Kurd. Jose Julian Landeros. Darian Jamon Lane. Melanie Giselle Lara. Christina Lee. Koi Din Lee. Maggie Maitran Lee. Aiden Trevor Levo. Elizabeth Amara Lucille Renee Lewis. Caden Dijon Lewis. Lasaya Travana Lewis. Michael Lileva. Ixchel Lincoln. Izel Lincoln. Elijah Wesley Longo. Eileen Kate Lopez. Anthony Ray Lopez. Emmanuel Lopez. Maria Alessandra Lopez. Kevin Lazoya. Eli Josue Lucio Sauceda. Chakara Siobhan Lamumba. Bibi Mundina. Destiny Nkichi Maduka. Amy Mai. Danae Nicole Mallard. Deshaun Jared Marble. Marilee Marin. Dariana Patrice Martin. Camila Martinez Quiroga. Destiny Jolyn Mata. Tadeo Mayo. Judah Nathaniel McCarty. Ethan Josiah McNeil. Dylan Tyler McNeff. Alfonso Medina. Jonathan Kevin Medrano. David Mendoza. Camille K. Merkel. Tyrell Elijah Miles Jennings. Daniel Naiga Misiani. Mansoor Khamis Mohammed. Nabiha Yusuf Mohammed. Israel Moncada. James Enrique Eugene Moody. Edward Joe Morales. Adrian Moreno. Brandon Sergio Moreno Jr. Daniel Alejandro Morua. Amal Saeed Mausa. Montadur Mohammed Hikmat Mubarak. Daniel Munoz Gonzalez. Abdullah Aziz Musa. Emmanuel Baraka Mutai. Rayleigh Serafine Nasianseno. Johnny Min Nguyen Vo. Aaron Lee Nguyen. An Hong Nguyen, Anna Nguyen, Annie Mai Van Nguyen, Anthony Van Nguyen, Cardin Tuan Nguyen, Duc Tan Nguyen, Hong Dui Nguyen, Hung Jia Nguyen, Carolyn Nguyen, Ngak Bao Kim Nguyen, Mimi Hong Nguyen, Sophie Mi Nguyen, Emmy Nguyen, Trong Dan Nguyen, Trish Tram An Nguyen, Tyra Nguyen, Anthony Nan Nguyen, Tuan Duke Nguyen, Caleb Odewale, Shadrach Jakara Okero, Paul Celestine Kanachukwu Orugbu Jr., Amaris Ortiz, Rode Deborah Otse, Jadiel Rashid Palacio, Kevin Palacio, Ariana Elise Pettiford, Hu Tuan Pham, Jaden Dienan Pham, Mina Lee Pham, Dariuna Charisse Polk, Jonathan Michael Polk, Bailey Ray Pondrum, Matthew James Polson, Tiana Janae Prim, Ciara Simone Pullins, Rashad Joshua Armand Rayleigh, Brittany Elizabeth Ramirez, Jaslyn Ramirez, Preston Armani Randall, Champ Ian Ratanakan, Cecilia Grace Rotto, Jacob Patrick Reed, Zachariah Thomas Lee Reed, Matthew Thomas Reich, Archielis Joe Reyes, Asael Reyes, Kamora Ashanti Melody Rice, Abby Michelle Rico, Maurice Ladon Zion Riley Jr., Kervin Douglas Roberts, Chase Nathaniel Robertson, Cologne Amar Robinson, Tristan Lee Robinson, Andre Dominique Robledo, Giovanni Roca, Santiago Rene Rodriguez, Zaydan Noel Rodriguez. Alexis Spencer Rosales. Eric Ruiz. Mark Anthony Ruiz. Jakiran Rutherford. Aisha Abdi Said. Luis Blake Salcido. Abdallah Sabri Salem. Muyad Mamoun Salem. Luis Sanchez Mota. Dimitri Janelle Sanders. Jada Chantel Scott. Sanai Trinity Scott. Joseph Antonio Seals. Brianna Marie Cerna. Tereja Aline Sewell. Layla Naomi Shiri. Denisha Renee Schumpert. Ayana Ray Simmons. Peyton Dale Simmons. Kariana Callie Sims. Daniela Monique Smith. Jamani Pernesi Smith Jackson. Kian Mark Smith. Tanaya Latrice Smith. DeAndrea Dolores Spikes. Amaya Raquel Spiraling. Noah Rashad Stone. Michelle Shanice Strickland. Khalil Sylvester. Jamin Keon Sutton. Christina Ha That. Eric Lorenza Taylor Jr. Casey J. Anna Taylor. Nicholas Xavier Taylor. McClellan Joseph Terry V. Imoshioke Danielle, thank God. Aisha Dejan Thomas. Angel Blanche Thompson. Amaya Sky Tolbert. Abigail Ray Toro. Angel Julian Tovar. Diamond Marie Tovar. Lillian Annabelle Townsend. An Hu Tran. Kim Win Tran. Leah Tran. Mia Adanari Trevino. David Dwee Trin. Peter Trong. Bailey Nicole Turner. Rasul Nicholas Turner. Miguel Varela. Tanya Araceli Vasquez. Chelsea Vasquez. Martha Velasquez. Corelli Vera Torres. Eric Villanueva. Angel Alfonso Villarreal. Derek Jesus Villegas. Brianna Renee Vital. V. Thuong Vu Nguyen. Felicia Michelle Walker. Caleb Tyler Walker. Brooke Ann Walter. Keelan Dwayne Walter. Brian Anthony Ware. Deshaun Anthony Ware. Angelica Israel Washington. Casey Marie Watt. Cherish Mary Watt. Quante Jamal Watts. Leah Anita Eleonora Welch. Artist Terrell White. Maximiliano White. Jeremiah Deshaun Wilcox. Julian Marquez Wiley. Alasia Erica Ilana Williams. Aubrey Latrice Williams. Austin Dershawn Williams. Brooklyn Marie Williams. Denia Tatiana Williams. Raquel Williams. Shayla Nicole Williams. Christopher Aaron Wilson. Joshua Evan Wilson. Casey Lene Womack. Rihanna Emily Woodson. Raylan Sanaya Yancey. Cedra Eunice. Ajani Marquise Ziad. Ava Marie Zuniga. Tiwatope Ogunhibe. Nancy Paola Munoz. Lindsay Nguyen. Mackay Jiren McCrae Lloyd. Asiata Suleiman Diallo. Vina Huang Vu. Juliana Patino. Tiana Tui Quinn Tram Hong. Mai Ngo Lam. Mason Lee. Leah Syed. Winnie Hong Kien. Nathan Sue. Preston Caleb Kapolung Naviang Kam. Kayla Ni Lee. Lee Chu Ko Kirk. Yasmin Buyad Aga.
will the Juan Seguin High School class of 2026 please stand? To symbolize crossing over from students to graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left. It is my pleasure and distinct honor to present to you the Juan Seguin High School class of 2026.
Good afternoon to family, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Tiwatapel Guimbe, and I had the honor of serving as this year's Student Council President. And I am so glad to stand before you all today. 4 years ago, many of us walked into Juan Seguin High School feeling lost, not knowing where to sit, who our friends would be, or how fast time would actually fly by. Throughout my time at Seguin, I grew from a timid freshman into a sophomore experiencing new things, a junior learning to lead, and finally a senior ready for tomorrow. Being a part of this year's class of 2026 is something I will always cherish. We supported each other through events and games that have given us bonds that will last a lifetime. At Seguin, we aren't just classmates, we are family. The memories we have created have made this school feel like a second home, even though I can all agree we couldn't wait for that last bell to ring. But what made this year special wasn't just the events, it was the people. The friends who showed up and stuck by us, the teachers who always believed in us, the coaches who pushed us to our best of our abilities, and the administrators who prepared us for the future. Not every moment was easy. There were challenges, setbacks, and days some of us didn't think we'd make it here. But hey, look at us now. There will always be obstacles in the future for us to overcome. My good friend, Ava, has always shown me the importance of perseverance and pushing forward no matter the challenge. Remember, all the challenges along the way are meant to guide you to your path in life, so always persevere. And most importantly, never forget that your value does not decrease just because of someone's inability to see your worth. There may be moments where you feel overlooked and underestimated, but never let that stop you from believing in yourself and continuing to grow. And for my graduating class of 2026, I am so proud of each and every one of you. But none of us would have made it here without the special people in our life. For me, the two most important people here today are my parents. Thank you for the endless support. You sacrificed everything, immigrating from Nigeria to the United States to give our family a better life. I know it was not easy leaving your family and the life you always knew behind for your children to thrive. Your hard work and dedication to us never goes unnoticed, and I appreciate you more than words can say. To my siblings, you're on my foundation. Thank you for always being in my corner. I also owe a debt of gratitude to my advisor, Mrs. Brooks. Thank you for the discipline, encouragement, and growth you inspired in me. To all the coaches and teachers who have guided me along the way, thank you for constantly pushing me to be better and reminding me there is always room for improvement. Finally, to my friends and fellow officers, thank you for giving me your 100% and the constant love and support. And most importantly, I want to thank God for allowing us to reach this moment. As we finish our high school experience, take a look around the faces beside you. Be proud of this moment. Graduation is a privilege, but it's also something you earn through hard work and perseverance.
Always remember, yesterday's history, tomorrow is a mystery. Don't be afraid of that mystery. Live in the present and cherish the memories you've made along the way. We spent years waiting for this moment to come, and now that it's here, it's hard to believe how quickly it all went by. On our first day, we didn't know where to sit. Today, we walk out these doors ready to face the mystery, so be brave enough to try, brave enough to fail, and brave enough to keep going. Our story's only just beginning. Congratulations, Class 26. Go Cougs!
Congratulations. This concludes our graduation ceremony. Parents, your graduates will meet you at your personal vehicles in the parking lot. Congratulations, Class of 2026.
these feelings just begun. I'm saying things I've never said, doing things I've never done. Oh my God, when I see you I should it right. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. Tells me to stop feeling feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes cause my heart goes. Oh my God,
you so. You know I hate to say, but